Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome back for one more online session. Hope everyone is doing good and everyone is fine. Stay safe, stay secure. And we have been studying waves. And in the last session we have studied about superposition of waves. Like mixing of two waves. But there we said two waves were traveling in same direction. Then we get resultant wave with resultant amplitude and resultant intensity. Based on the same thing, we also studied beats concept. And based on the same superposition, nothing but mixing of two waves, we will also study one more thing, that is called reflection. What is the meaning of reflection? Reflection means what? Something should come back from some point. Like you take a mirror, focus some light on the mirror, then the light will fall on the mirror, then come back. That is called what? Reflection of light wave. Same way, when a wave falls on one particular surface, then it will come back into the same side, into the same medium, that we call it as reflection. So here reflection of wave. In 10th class you have studied reflection of light, but that is about one particular wave called light wave. Here we are talking about general wave, especially longitudinal wave, nothing but sound wave, and transverse wave, nothing but waves on string. Now, what is reflection means? When a wave pulse is coming, when a wave pulse is coming and there is a surface and it hit the surface. So, what happens? Then it will reflect back. But when a wave pulse hit the surface and reflects back, there are two possibilities. That is, the positive maximum, if it hits, it may reflect back as positive maxima or negative maxima. Just like crest will reflect as trough or crest. Two possibilities will be there. In which case it will reflect as crest, in which case it will reflect as trough, that we need to understand. So, based on the surface, we will decide that one. And one kind of surface is rigid or fixed support or fixed surface. Now this one is free surface. So in this case what happens is, this crest will reflect as trough, and in this case the crest will reflect back as crest only. So why it happens like that? Let us understand in as simple manner as possible. So here we are telling fixed, rigid or fixed surface. Here we are telling free surface. Let's take it in this manner. Here one wall is there and this is one string. Now you fix the string here and this is free and you hold it. You hold it and give some jerk. Then the pulse will go like this and hit. When it hit here, see, it is trying to pull it up. This upper portion is trying to go up. But as this point is fixed, so this string will not go up. But as this string is pulling this point up, according to Newton's third law, reverse force will apply. That means there is a reaction for every action, equal and opposite. So string will be pulled down. String is trying to pull this point up, but this is a fixed point. It cannot move. Then this point also pulls it back so that it will come back. That is what happening here. That means the crust will reflect as trough. Similar way, you consider there is a rod, linear rod, and here one ring is there. So ring can slide over the rod. Now you attach the string to this one. That means when you give wave pulse here, when it reaches here, it will try to push it up. Same like this. But this is not fixed one. This can slide over it. So this will go up. That's why here crust will come back as crust only. Or trough will come back as trough only. So that's why in case of rigid or fixed surface, crust will turn into trough. In case of free surface, crust will reflect as crust only. So reflection of a wave is possible from two different surfaces. One is fixed or rigid surface. Another one is free surface. Another one is what? Free surface. So here let's take. So this is like positive x direction. The wave is traveling along one positive x direction, right? So what is the wave equation generally? A sin omega t minus kx. Yes or no? Now that will reflect back in the opposite direction. So this is the initial wave or incident wave traveling along positive x direction. Now it will reflect back, but that travels along negative x direction. And also positive amplitude turns into negative amplitude. That means what is this is incident wave. What is the reflected wave will become? Amplitude becoming minus a and sine omega t plus kx. So the direction changed. That's why plus. It is positive x direction. That's why minus x. It is negative x direction. That's why plus x. And here also what happened? Negative minus happened. Yes sir. So here this negative sine omega t plus kx, but minus sign. So minus sine theta, see minus sine theta I can write as sine theta plus phi. Sine 180 plus theta is how much? Minus sine theta. So minus sine theta I can write it as sine of omega t plus kx plus phi. That means initially if you check there is additional phase is coming, that is how much? 180. That means when a wave traveling in one direction falls or incident on one rigid surface, it reflects back in the opposite direction and changes its phase by how much? 180 degrees. That is the equation. How the equation will change when wave reflected from a rigid support. That is called the reflection of wave from a rigid surface. Similar way we can understand free surface. If the same way, if it reflects back from the free surface, here it is coming back. So incident wave, if you consider a sine omega t minus kx, then reflected one will become plus a only, because crust is reflecting as crust only. Plus a initial, plus a after also. That's why plus. But here the case was different. Plus a reflect as minus a. That's why I put minus a. So here it will become plus a sine omega t plus kx, because it is traveling in negative x direction. So here only direction change but not amplitude. So here no phase change. But here there is a phase change of how much? 180 degrees. So that is the difference between reflection of wave from the rigid support and from the free surface. So similar way we can understand one more thing called echo. What is that? Let us understand. Now, same way, let's take the thing echo. What is echo? So echo means if there is a surface which can reflect the wave, that we call it as reflecting surface. But when it comes echo, it is about not any wave, it is about sound wave. What wave? Sound wave. Now what we have to understand here is, suppose you go to hill area, hill station. So many hills are there, mountains surrounded by you. Now you make some sound, something, any sound. You say your name, then you will heard it back slowly. Like that, see. Like that. It will come back. You can heard it. So that means that sound we call it as what? Echo. So the sound which you hears, which reflected from surface, but originally generated by you, you are the source and you are the one listening, but not directly after reflecting from surface. Suppose I said Srikanth, I heard it. But if there is a reflecting surface, it will reflect from that surface, I will hear it again back. Like in newly constructed house also, if you make some sound, reflections will come. So like that, when there is a reflecting surface, then the sound will reflect back and the source can heard it itself. And that thing we call it as what? Echo. So here one sound wave generated here means you are the person making some sound and you are at a distance d from the reflecting surface. Then sound will travel d distance and it will hit the surface and then it will come back and reaches him. So here one question they can ask based on this, that is, what is the time taken by him, by source, to heard the echo? That is, here you can calculate with one simple formula, that distance equal to speed into time. So that time will become distance by speed. Here sound is first reaching the surface and coming back. So what is the total distance it travelled? D and D. One journey, one side D, another side D. So D plus D, 2D. And the speed of sound is something, V, let's say V. So what is the time taken to heard the echo? 2D by V. Yes sir? It is simple. But sometimes they can ask you question like this also. Here one reflecting surface, here one reflecting surface. Now here you are standing and the distance between these two surfaces is d. And you are at a distance x from one surface. Then what is the distance from other one? D minus x. So you will make some sound and that you can heard as echo from this surface as well as from this surface. If you take, this is let's say first surface, this is second surface. So echo time from first surface will become 2x by v and time taken for second echo is 2 into d minus x by v. If they ask ratio T1 by T2, then 2 by V will get cancelled. So x by d minus x. Or T2 by T1 equal to d minus x by x, nothing but d by x minus 1. Like this you need to manipulate the equation, but the formula is same. To hold the echo, the formula is time equal to distance by speed. How much distance sound will travel before hearing the echo. Here also they can ask like this. See, one sound came, reflect back, and this reaches here and reflect back. Now this he heard as echo. That also he can ask. Then same thing. This plus this plus this, nothing but how much? D and D, 2D. Then 2D by V. So depending on the question, how they are asking the question, you should understand the question and you should try to do it. Right? So this is what echo. And today we studied like what? The reflection of waves and echo. One simple concept only. And based on this reflection, we will study one more thing, that is called stationary waves. What is that? Stationary waves or standing waves. So, what is the meaning of stationary waves or standing waves? Means when waves are confined between two fixed positions, those waves we call it as stationary waves. Waves must be confined between two particular points. So energy of the wave must be confined between two fixed points. If you consider progressive wave, the wave will continuously go, continuously travel along one particular direction. But here stationary, the name itself is saying it is stationary. That doesn't mean that it is at rest. Wave means motion is there, but it is confined between two fixed positions. So it is standing between two fixed positions. That kind of wave we call it as what? Stationary wave. So that here if you consider one rigid support and take one string. Then you just plug the string at any point. Then wave will generate. It will travel in one direction and it will reflect back, so that the incident wave mix with the reflected wave. Like guitar string. When you consider guitar string, it is fixed between two supports. When you plug the string, the wave will generate and also reflect back, so that incident and reflected will superimpose. Again superimposition, but here the waves are traveling in opposite direction. Last session we studied same direction, but now we are telling opposite direction. So if two waves, equal wavelength, equal frequency, equal amplitude, if they are traveling in opposite direction, just we have seen y equal to a sin omega t minus kx and y equal to minus a sin omega t plus kx. If they superimpose, one is traveling and another one is reflecting back, both mixed each other, then the resultant wave, what it will become? Y1 plus Y2. So this is the resultant wave. So what is that? A, if you take common, sin omega t minus kx minus sin omega t plus kx. So this is the resultant wave, which we call it as stationary wave or standing wave, which is confined between two fixed positions. So it will reflect. From this end, it will go, reflect and come back, reflect. So always incident and reflected keep on mix each other, so that here between 2 points we will get a fixed wave, and that is called stationary or standing waves. But we need to understand this in detail, and what kind of ways we can produce stationary waves and what kind of things are related to that we need to study. All those things we will study in the next class. Right? Thank you so much.